Mother's Bad News Day. Hey, take a seat, and I'll tell you a story about some really bad news. My name is Arthur Hankins, and the first 8 years of my life were nearly perfect, until my parents told me some disturbing news that would change my life forever. But before I'll tell you the bad news, let me tell you about a typical perfect day in my life, so you can see why I'm so upset about everything changing. Picture this. Even every morning, my mom wakes me up by tickling the bottom of my feet, making me giggle and starting my day on a happy note. She always takes time to ask, "What do you dream about?" She laughs at the weird dreams and bites her bottom lip. When I tell her about the scary ones, by the time I finish talking, I am wide awake and ready to start my day, and it only gets better. The smell of hot maple syrup carries me eagerly downstairs, making my mouth water and my stomach growl. For breakfast, Dad always makes these really cool animal-shaped pancakes, sometimes adding chocolate chips or blueberries. They are so delicious that I could eat them for the rest of my life. Dad, Mom, and I talk about the day ahead while we eat, and Dad always pretends to steal a pancake off my plate. "You don't look so hungry today, Arthur. Let me help you to finish this," he says. Over the drive to school, I choose the music we listen to, and Mom, Dad, and I sing along really loudly. Sometimes, Mom and Dad will get in competition to see who can make up the goofest words to the songs. And at the other times, Dad pretends to play many different instruments, along with the CD, a trombone, guitar, piano, or flute. Mom usually joins in by playing percussion on the steering wheel. Over the years, I've learned to play my imaginary harmonica very well, and the day gets even better. After school, then I kick and toss the ball around until it's time for dinner. When it's raining or snow, we'll still play outside sometimes, although usually we stay in and draw or put together a puzzle. Dad and I once built a 3-dimensional puzzle of the Egyptian pyramids. It took us almost a month, but it was awesome. I usually help Mom and Dad make a dinner, and twice a week, I get to choose what we make, such as spaghetti or homemade pizza with extra cheese. Then we eat and tell stories about our day. I never realized how interested my dad really was until I'm telling Mom and Dad about it. I'm a famous geologist, telling them about the rocks I found during races, or I'm a world-renowned artist describing my use of color in art class. After dinner, Mom never forgets about my favorite dessert, a giant chocolate chip cookie with milk, which I drink from a special glass I got when we visited a theme park. It reminds me of the best vacation ever. After I finish my homework, we play board games, watch a movie, or do whatever I feel like until it's a time for bed. I usually read myself to sleep, although sometimes Mom and Dad snuggled up with me and read to me, which always make me have good dreams. What I can tell Mom about the next morning? Well, it's about time I tell you about the bad news. It's horrible. My perfect life will never be the same. Take my word for it. You don't ever want this happening to you. Okay, here goes. A few months ago, my parents told me that soon I'm going to have a little sister. Now, can you see why I'm too upset? This is going to ruin everything. For 8 years, I have been the center of attention. I haven't had to share my parent with anybody, not even a pet. And we've always had much fun together. I don't understand why they want to change things. One more person will make our house too crowded, and I know I'm not going to like it. My friend Jeff got a baby sister last year. His dad and mom never have time to play with him. They are always busy holding and playing with the baby and changing her smelly diapers. Yuck. That is so gross. He said that don't ever make him help with the diapers. But they do ask him to help them out more around the house and to get them things when they are busy with the babies. He says he got used to it, but I don't think I'll ever get used to having to do more works. I mean, that is she going to have to do. I haven't even told you the worst, most outrageous part of the story. I will have to hard me right. No more peace and quiet when I read at night or when I play on her feet in the morning instead of mine. I know Mom won't have time to listen to my dream anymore. My baby sister had better not even think about using my special glass. No way. I told Mom I don't want a baby sister. I'm happy with the way things are. But that didn't seem to matter. You love her, honey, and you'll get used to sharing your room, Mom told me. You might even like the company. But I stopped it. Mom and Dad started moving my furniture around to make room for her crib, and I had to put some of my toys under my bed to make room for her diapers and lotions and all this other baby stuff. It doesn't even look like my room anymore. Today, Mom and Dad are coming home from the hospital with my new sister, and I've decided to tell them they should just take her back. I don't want to share my mom and dad, to say nothing of sharing my room. Even Grandma can't cheer me up. She's waiting with a wee while Dad goes to pick up Mom and the baby from the hospital. I had cold Creole for breakfast this morning, and when Dad rushed out, he didn't even say goodbye. I guess having a baby sister makes me invisible. Well, here they are. Dad is carrying a bundle of pink blankets. Is the baby inside there? Could she be so tiny? Mom is right behind Dad, and she looks tired. But she won't stop smiling. Like the time she got up really early on my birthday to put together my bike as a surprise. Okay, now Grandma is rushing outside. She hugs her Mom and then pokes her head inside at the pink blankets. Oh, she's beautiful. Grandma tells Dad, I'm not going out there. I'm going to sit right here. The baby got enough attention without getting mine too. Suddenly, Mommy is hugging me tight and kissing the top of my head. And before I know it, Dad is putting the baby in my lap. And then the most amazing things happen. My baby sister reaches out and grabs my finger, and she won't let go. I think she realized that I'm her big brother, and she likes me already. Hey, maybe having a little sister won't be so bad. She is kind of cute. I guess we can keep her. Besides, I'm beginning to realize Did Mom and Dad have enough love to share with both me and my sister?